Hey Glamplanders, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever had a situation where you need to say move something from your vehicle to maybe your kid's softball game? Maybe like us, your RV is parked 20, 30 yards away from your house and you need to take things from the house to load it up. Well, I have the solution for you today. Our friends and sponsor of the channel, Kemimoto, asked me if I wanted to test this collapsible wagon, and I said of course, because I just feel like it's one of those things that can make your life a lot easier. So today we're going to unbox it. We're going to put it together and show you some real use cases on how it can make your life better. So let's get started. All right, so there's nothing else in the box. Looks like this is going to be a filler box, but we'll check it out and see if anything's inside. Yep, empty. Just to keep everything from sliding away. All right, the instructions, don't always read them, but never put one of these together, so maybe. All right, so it looks like out of the box, we get some straps and some mounting points that I'm sure we will use with this. This back here. Some cardboard in between the wheels. All right, so it looks like it comes pretty well put together. It looks like it has a nice cover on it. Looks like we take this off. All right, we got our handle. Looks like we have a strap somewhere keeping it together. We do. Set this right here. At this point in life, wishing I was a little bit taller. All right. Wow. Well, that was incredibly simple. So basically, I unboxed it. It is put together. And it does come with this hard-sided mat that you put in for more rigidity. All right, and there you go. So I don't know if you guys could see. Let me make sure that I back this up, put my knife away. Okay, guys, how cool is that? So this unboxing, I apologize, the bee just came through. The unboxing and install took all of, what, maybe a minute, minute and a half. So we have our handle here, retractable, which is really, really nice. Goes back in, fits like that. And then one of the cool things, as I was reading about this before I did it, is so it has a tailgate. So if we have longer items, then you can put that in here. So if you're curious, this has a 220-pound weight capacity. And I think it fills up about 122 liters of volume on the inside. Looks like we have a metal tube frame. And then one of the things that's really nice, and I'll lift this up so that you can see, is we have these really oversized, almost 8-inch wheels that have almost a rubber midsole, not a shoe, but a rubber tread, which I feel like would help go over things and maybe not make that kind of like grocery cart sound on concrete. So just really, really nice. Tailgate is a really nice added touch. And then you have some straps to keep it from falling down. Easy for me to say. There we go. put this in there. All right, so I'm really excited to try this out. I'm gonna go grab some footage just to show you what you can put in here and kind of the use case that we have. So let's go shoot some of that now. All right, so I know the wind noise is really bad, but I wanted to show you guys a real life scenario where this thing can be a time saver and a lifesaver. So for me, my house is here, and then we'll walk to my building here in a moment. But what this thing can do for me is it can really save trips. So if you'll, so last night, me and the wife decided we wanted to have a cookout, so I brought the propane fire pit down, and now I got to take everything back. So yesterday I had to make individual trips with the 2 propane tanks and then the propane stove. But now with my wagon, you can see that this thing, it is probably bigger than it looks. It easily fits 2 propane canisters. And then we're gonna try something here on camera. I hope this works. But if you remember, the tailgate helps you increase storage. So we're gonna put that down. So now we have the tailgate down. So what I'm hoping is gonna fit is we can throw the fire pit on here and make one trip up to the building so I can put everything away. All right, so we have our propane fire pit, and it looks like it is gonna fit on there. I have to go up some hills. So what I'm gonna do is, if you remember when we unboxed it, we had these straps. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I can put a strap over here, see how this works. And then we can wrap this around here and bring it back, and perfect. So we actually expanded the space. It's got 2 propane tanks and a propane fire pit on there, and so now we can take them up and to the building. So we'll do that now because I need to get them up there. So let's go. All right, so now we've made it to the building and we can unload the stuff. Strap over here. Put my propane pit up here, and for now, so, all right, well, after a little active track going out, how cool was it? How efficient and what a great work tool this is to help make things with, multiple trips on a very hot summer day. Got them all done with one. Only took a few minutes, even with filming. The tailgate, what a cool idea. So without that, I would either had to try to balance it on top, or I'd had to make 2 trips. But with the tailgate and strap, was able to just put that on there, one trip up from the house into the building, and it's all done. So I do want to do one more thing, because I thought it was so cool how compact this was when it was put together. So I'm gonna go back down to the garage. We'll pick up filming there, and we'll put it back together, and then we'll see what it looks like in the back of the Sequoia. Stay tuned. All right, Glamplanders, so I think the video proves how useful having a collapsible wagon is to yourself around the house. If you're a camper, if you have kids in sports, I would imagine, if your wife plants, those kind of things. Honestly, it is endlessly useful. It is something that, in all honesty, I did not expect. I am excited to have it and keep it around. And then I think what I want to show before we go is how small this goes down. So I was gonna fold it up live, put it in the Sequoia, but I think what we'll do is my wife drives a Subaru Outback, which is a little smaller vehicle. So let's see if, without practice, if we can get this folded back up. It obviously unboxed and went together incredibly well. Let me see if I can re-engineer it just off the top of my head. And then we'll show it in the back of a Subaru, so you can kind of see just how collapsible it gets, so you can carry it around. So let's see. So let's take out the straps, because we wouldn't need those. I think we would take out the floor, because I had a nice little pocket for it in its pouch. And then inside here is, there's actually a strap that you pull up. It goes together like so. All right, so far so good. Let's see, I'm pretty sure we had a strap, this one, the one around it. Let me see if I can get this. Trying to remember. this strap actually make it all the way around? I'm thinking it did. Oh, one thing we did forget to do was put down the handle. Let's do that. Pull out the handle, I think, here for a little easier access. All right, push it together. Almost got it in the strap. Should probably pay better attention. Or for you guys in this video, you can take it back and watch it. Oh, look at there. Totally goes down, put the handle together. Now let's get our bag here. See if this will go back over it. Oh, forgot. Hey, look at that. Has a zipper. Be nice if I'd looked at the whole thing. I just remember it slid off. Zipper it down. And it's got these ties right here. If you want to go through and do this every time, just keep it down. I imagine if it got dirty, it would be nice to have these to keep your car clean. All right. And if you remember, we had this pocket here for the reinforced bottom. All right. And then the straps, which we found came in pretty handy. Imagine we can put these right here. All right, so there you go. Your Kemimoto Collapsible Wagon folded back up on the fly. Not difficult at all. Literally, you just, once you take out this hardened mat, you pull up on it, smash it down, straps around, cover on, and you're done and ready to put it in your car. So let's go throw this in the back of the Subaru and we'll wrap this up. As we wrap this video up, I did want to show you how small this wagon is when it's collapsed. As you can see, we have it collapsed down, cover on that we just did in the garage, and it's in the back of the Subaru Outback. I thought, you know, anything will look small or compact in the back of the Sequoia. So I thought this was a great example for what most people may have in their family. So, you know, whether you're taking your kids to a softball game and need to transport gear and coolers, if you're like me and had to move some propane tanks, or maybe you're someone around the house who likes to garden, this thing actually has a ton of capacity, a ton of volume for you to get everything you might need in one trip and just makes your life a lot easier. So thanks again to Kemimoto. I'll put this down in here so my wife can have that if she needs it. If you stuck around to the end, thank you. Please hit like and subscribe. It means a lot to me and the channel as we continue to grow. Remember, adventure without definition, and I'll see you again.